Hi, my name is Jeanette. I'm a weight management advisor for Life Better Derbyshire. Today's video I'm going to be talking to you about hydration. So how much fluid then should we be having? What's recommended? Well, we should aim to have at least 6 to 8 glasses a day. That can vary, obviously, depending on what we're doing, whether we're exercising or whether it's a hot day. So some drinks are more hydrating than others. So I'm going to just take you through now some different drinks and see which ones are more hydrating and how we should limit them. So I've got a list of ones here which we'll talk about. So hopefully you can see this okay. So we've got the ones under which we should be having plenty of. We've got water, obviously, because that's the most hydrating. We've got milk, tea and coffee, sorry. So we're okay to have tea and coffee. Just remembering about the caffeine content. So, we don't want too many that are high in caffeine. But we've still got water in there, they're still quite hydrating. Thinking about what milk you've got in your tea and coffee, so try and have lower fat options wherever possible. And think about your sugars as well. So try and cut down on sugar, or if you can, just stop adding sugar. Milk is a really hydrating drink, and again, it's a good source of nutrients. But thinking about choosing those lower fat ones as well for adults and older children. We've got herbal teas as well. So herbal teas are great. There's lots of different flavours, lots of different ones that you can try to find one that suits you. So definitely a good one, and another option to tea and coffee. So in moderation then, so these are things that we're okay to have now and again, but not all the time. So these are like your sugar-free drinks, sugar-free squashes and things like that. So they will be providing the fluid without those added calories, so it's a better choice. But squashes and fizzy drinks are often quite acidic, so especially for children, just bearing that in mind when you're thinking about the health of the teeth. Some are okay to have once a day, so you've got your fruit juices or a smoothie. We need to remember when we're having these ones that we limit it to 150 mils. That is classed as like one portion of fruit a day, and it'll add towards one of your 5 a day. And that's because of the sugar content in there, so it's important that we just stick to that 150 ml. And then we've got the ones that we should really be thinking about limiting. So we've got things like fizzy pops and squash. So although they're providing fluid, they also contain a lot of sugar and sometimes caffeine as well. And then we've got sports drinks. So sports drinks are only needed really if you're exercising at a higher intensity for over an hour because of the sugar content again. So we don't really need them unless we're exercising at that level. Similarly for energy drinks, we don't really need energy drinks, unless you're a top athlete. They've got, again, lots of sugar and caffeine plus other stimulants in there, so they're not for everyday use for the average person. And alcohol is obviously one that we should be limiting and just sticking to those government guidelines and how much alcohol we should be having. But we have also got if we go out to coffee shops now, there's a number of different drinks up there to choose from. Particularly the latte type drinks, which have got added syrups, and you can have cream on top, chocolate sprinkles and things on top. Same with hot chocolates. Again, very high in calories, and lots of fat in there and sugars. So when they become, when the calories get that high, we don't actually class them as a hydrating drink anymore. It's more of a food. So we have to count that in our then daily calorie intake for food. So I hope that's given you just some ideas on which ones we should be having more of and which ones we should be having less of, and just the importance of keeping hydrated to keep those symptoms at bay. Okay, thank you for listening. We'll see you again soon. Bye.